After being eligible for nearly 25 years, Ozzy Osbourne will finally be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2024. Yes, it is that time of the year when Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announces its inductees list, and we all collectively roll our eyes, talking about how the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame judges have no idea what rock and roll actually is. And don't worry, I'm not about to rob you from that experience, but in all honesty, this year it's actually not that bad. So yes, first of all, after being eligible for almost 25 years, the legendary Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne, will be among this year's musicians to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, thus becoming only the fourth heavy metal artist in this institution. The other ones being Metallica, Judas Priest, and ironically enough, Black Sabbath, with whom Ozzy Osbourne also got inducted in 2006. Yes, I honestly believe that pretty much everyone here would think that Ozzy's solo career also had an enormous impact on rock and roll, possibly even equal to that of Black Sabbath itself. And thus, of course, the legendary Prince of Darkness definitely does deserve a spot at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Together with Ozzy Osbourne, among the 2024 inductees are Foreigner and Peter Frampton, as well as Mary J. Blige, Jimmy Buffett, Cher, Dave Matthews Band, Kool and the Gang, Alex Corner, John Mayall, MC5, Suzanne DePaz, Big Mama Thornton, A Tribe Called Quest, Dionne Warwick, and Norman Whitfield, who, ironically enough, even though I of course am a huge metalhead, I actually believe that all do deserve a spot at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Even more, most of these artists, including of course Ozzy Osbourne himself, should have been there a long time ago. And now, of course, all of us metalheads do not really care whether our favorite artist is or is not in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We will continue to listen to our favorite music no matter what, the same way as we did a year ago. But the truth is that it is actually important for the artists themselves. And maybe that's why Ozzy Osbourne himself and his friends, including for example Rob Halford, have been encouraging heavy metal fans to continue voting for Ozzy Osbourne to be inducted into this list. And of course that's why, commenting on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nomination, Ozzy Osbourne mentioned that he's more than honored to be among the greatest rock and roll artists who are to at least be considered to be included into this institution. Because although once again for us it doesn't actually matter, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame provides an enormous exposure for the mainstream audiences. And who knows, maybe thanks to such occasions, more and more young kids will start discovering the wonderful world of heavy metal, making more and more young musicians want to pick up a guitar and start a band of their own, thus keeping our favorite genre alive and well. But anyways, what do you guys personally think about this year's inductees? As I mentioned, I personally think that it is much better than the previous one, when once again Iron Maiden, for example, despite basically winning the fan ballot, still did not make a cut for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, as apparently the jury of this institution believed that, Maiden are not as rock and roll as Missy Elliott, who, just in case if you didn't know, did get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But in all honesty, this year, in my personal opinion, is actually much better. So please let us know what you guys think about this, and also which other bands do you believe that should have long ago been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we will prevail. Slava Ukraini!